Hello guys, File91e here, and well, CornShaq and I have been talking about actually doing a some different things with this channel aside from just doing the wrestling review shows. We were actually thinking about maybe doing like Raw reports, SmackDown reports, whatever. Now I'm slowly getting back into watching wrestling. You see, I hadn't watched wrestling for a while, but for the past couple weeks I've been watching, and I can for the most part say it was pretty entertaining. So what I want to do today with my new little webcam here, I actually want to do a Raw report for May 31st, 2010. So let me pull up the shows and just to jog my memory. In the opening segment, Edge came out and attacked Evan Bourne, and Randy Orton, beat up Edge. So I mean, there really wasn't much to that opening. I did like the fact that that Evan Bourne came out and actually, did some stuff, just because I'm glad to see they're pushing Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne is one of the guys who really, honestly, should be toward the the main event. So what they did with him in this show, I'm actually happy about. And then that went right into R-Truth defeating Chris Jericho. I did not see this match. I actually had to grab I went and grabbed a quick shower after the opening segment, and I missed this match. And I came back just in time to see the Santino Marella and the Divas champion Eve. Sorry, I keep forgetting her name. And versus William Regal and Maurice. And this was great. I love Santino Marella and I love Maurice. I think she's one of the better heels actually working in WWE right now, and Santino Marella is just hilarious. He's my favorite wrestler right now just because of the crazy, insane stuff that he does. And now this match, you can't really call it really a match because it lasted for like 4 seconds. Regal did like I think 4 moves, and then Vladimir Kozlov came in, who he came down with Regal. Vladimir Kozlov came into the ring and actually slammed Regal, I guess, thus breaking up that tag team, and allowing Santino Marella to get the win. But Santino Marella had been for weeks earlier trying to get Vladimir Kozlov to join his side. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. It should be funny. It's Santino, the Cobra. Don't mess with the Cobra. There was a segment with Bret Hart right after that match, and I thought it was good. It was a little bit long-winded. Bret Hart, he's a great wrestler. Do not get me wrong, but he is not very good on the mic. He never was. He always seems awkward whenever he is on the mic. He never quite seems to know what quite to do. But I love him as a general manager. I think that's really cool that they did that. So it's great to see Bret Hart on a WWE show at any time. Then they had Ted DiBiase come out and try to buy the general managership for next week. Although I do think if it was the real $1 Million Man, he would have been there. He would have been the general manager. But that didn't work out, and it's going to wind up being Viewer's Choice next week for the 3-hour Raw next week. I can't wait to watch that. Viewer's Choice, I love those little gimmick things, so it should be pretty cool. And then Vince McMahon came out, and I was surprised. I didn't think he would be coming out just because of that tremendous beat down that was bestowed upon him by Bret Hart at WrestleMania. There was some talk about just ending the McMahon character there, but I was happy to see him come out, and he is looking so old. God, he's looking like my grandfather now. I really don't want to ever see him wrestle, and him doing that strut just kind of makes me laugh, but whatever. It was interesting because, again, I don't think Bret Hart quite knew what to do, and Vince McMahon tried to be, whatever, but, when you got Bret Hart in there who doesn't quite know what to do on the mic, it is what it is, so. Okay, so, anyway, after this, it was too long. Anyway, after this, Edge attacked Randy Orton in the back. He slammed his injured arm. Orton is actually injured, so they're trying to save him, for the Fatal 4-Way main event. I also found out that Undertaker is actually hurt. He might wind up missing the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view, so I don't know. Sorry, my internet just went. Okay, we're back up now. Anyway, we had Daniel Bryan defeating The Miz. must have missed a whole bunch. When did Michael Cole become heel? And why is he hating Daniel Bryan so much? And I'm actually happy, you know, that they actually put Daniel Bryan over in this match. Hopefully he'll, you know, obviously, well, Bryan Danielson, I know him as Bryan Danielson. Hopefully they'll give Bryan Danielson his due and, you know, put him on Raw just because he is such a good wrestler. But I think everybody's crapping all over him because everybody knows he's coming in as a better wrestler than everybody else, and I guess he's just paying his dues. I don't know. He's been wrestling longer than most of the newer people, and if Evan Bourne can get the good treatment, why can't Daniel Bryan? But yeah, I like that. I liked what he did with Michael Cole because I can't stand Michael Cole. That's just, I can't. He just, to me, he seems like he doesn't care. I don't think he ever cared. But I don't know. He's not a good play-by-play guy. And King is trying to vouch for him. I can't. Whatever. Anyway, the Usos came out and introduced themselves to the WWE universe, and you know, that was interesting. And you know, there was a big confrontation with the Hart Dynasty. You know, that was pretty cool. I'm glad they're putting over the Hart Dynasty. This next thing was great. Zack Ryder, you know, woo, you know it. Zack Ryder came out, and throughout the whole show, he's been trying to figure out who put a hit on him, or who Ashton Kutcher got to, I guess, beat him up or something. I don't know. That's the whole thing about, you know, who put a hit on me or something, whatever. Anyway, because there was a whole big Twitter thing. I don't know. I don't tweet or Twitter, whatever that is. But anyway, it wound up being Alicia Fox, Zack Ryder's escort for for the past couple weeks. So I don't know. That was pretty cool. Kind of saw it coming, but I did like what they did with Great Khali. All that, they built it up. Oh jeez, crush. Apparently the A-Team is going to host Raw next Monday. I can't wait to see that. Even though what's his name, Quentin Rampage Jackson lost to Rashad Evans, but that's a whole different other rant. And finally, there was the John Cena and Evan Bourne versus Edge and Sheamus. This match was actually really good. Man, Cena was really putting over Evan Bourne, and you know, not that you really have to because Evan Bourne's so good, but he's really putting over Evan Bourne. Apparently, he did. He posted some stuff on Twitter today, really putting over Evan Bourne, which is cool because I'm really happy that they're doing that for Evan Bourne. He's a great wrestler. Like, you know, all the ways that that he can sell moves, you know, was great. John Cena even wasn't that bad in this match. He can wrestle if he wants to. I mean, look at his early stuff. And Edge was Edge. It was so funny because during the match I was thinking, wow, when I was younger, I always thought Edge was like a high flyer, but he never really was. And it's just kind of hit me right then. And Sheamus is Sheamus. Sheamus did he did a really good sell, in missing the boot. And I thought that was really good. So it's always great to see the airborne. Fun stuff. Okay, well, that's my Raw review or whatever. Out of 5, I'd give it a solid 3. It was an average show. Nothing overtly special. There was a couple really cool things, but again, you could have missed it and watched it next week. But and pretty much got what was going on. But check out 3 Hour Raw next week. I'm definitely going to check it out, and hopefully next week I'll do some sort of a Raw review again. I'm not sure if CornShaq's going to do it. He'll see this video and probably do one. CornShaq, do it. Anyway, I'll see you all next week, or next time, for the Wrestle Team Review show, and then I'll see you all next week for another Raw review. This is kind of fun. But yeah. All right, guys. Bye.